FlexSeal Utility Sealant Installation Instructions. This product must be applied at temperatures above 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Openings or gaps 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch should be filled with backer rod, low expansion spray foam insulation, foam weather stripping, or a quickset cement. Gaps over 1/2 inch should be filled with only quickset cement. All hydrostatic leaks must be stopped with an appropriate water stop material. A hydraulic cement or chimney patch repair distributed by Sealing Systems Incorporated is recommended. If using cementitious materials for rehabilitation, contact the manufacturer for the proper preparation required to bond urethanes to their material and the amount of time required for the cement to completely cure. FlexSeal Utility Sealant will not bond properly to uncured cement. If coating PVC, fiberglass, polyurethane, or epoxy, the surface must be cleaned and abraded with 40 grit sandpaper, then coated with NHNS to ensure proper adhesion prior to the application of the primer. NHNS is a preparation material distributed by Sealing Systems Incorporated. Caution should be taken due to the explosive gases commonly associated with sanitary sewer systems. LEL, lower explosive limits, should be checked prior to sandblasting due to the static electricity created by sandblasting. A debris dam should be installed to catch spent sand and fallen material. Using a sandblaster, minimum 70 CFM, thoroughly clean the entire area to be coated, plus an inch or more above and below the intended area to be primed. Remove any bituminous coatings, painted coatings, loose debris, latencies, dust, dirt, oil, grease, chemical contamination, or rust scale buildup on the metal and other surfaces. This procedure must be followed to ensure FlexSeal Utility Sealant bonds to the structure. Cleaning equipment needed will depend upon the contaminants on the surface and/or the type of substrate. We recommend a low dusting, low free silica coal slag blasting material for sandblasting. After sandblasting, blast the surface with clean air to remove any loose sand that may have been deposited into the surface. The substrate surface must be dry and be free of loose sand. When air blasting is finished, an acetone wet wipe of the entire surface to be coated is recommended. This is to get a mechanical wipe of the surface, a wet wipe of the surface, and a high flash point wipe of cementitious portion of the surface to evaporate any surface moisture in the non-metallic portion of the chimney area to be coated with FlexSeal Utility Sealant. Locate the foil bag of primer and the foil bag of catalyst. Pour the contents of both in the white plastic container provided. Then thoroughly mix the two products together with the wooden stir stick provided in the kit. The primer must be applied to a dry surface and only to the prepared surface area. Using the brush provided, apply a thin layer of primer 3 inches above the bottom of the frame and the entire adjustment ring area to 3 inches below the bottom ring. The primer will cure to a tacky state, sticky but no longer transfers when touched, within 30 to 60 minutes. Curing time depends on temperature. FlexSeal Utility Sealant must be applied within 3 hours after the primer becomes tacky. Note, if applied after the 3-hour period expires, you must first reactivate the primer with NHNS before being applied. Stir the 1/2 gallon container of the FlexSeal Utility Sealant Part A and then pour it into the 1 1/2 gallon white pail provided in the kit. Then add the thickening agent Part B, material in the clear plastic bag. Use a power drill of at least 2,500 RPMs with a paint mixer attachment to mix A and B together. Blend the FlexSeal Utility Sealant mixture using the drill mixer with an up, down, and around movement. This will ensure a thorough air-entrained mixture. It is very important to mix A and B together thoroughly. A uniform green color is required. After mixing the A and B materials, it may be necessary to wait a few minutes for the mixture to reach its desired consistency. Using the brush provided, apply the FlexSeal Utility Sealant over the primer 2 inches above the bottom of the frame, covering the entire adjustment area and 2 inches below the bottom ring. Leave 1 inch of primer exposed at the top and bottom of the seal. Be sure to fill all gaps with the FlexSeal Utility Sealant. It is important not to apply the FlexSeal Utility Sealant to any unprimed area. The average pot life of the FlexSeal Utility Sealant is 20 minutes. FlexSeal Utility Sealant will cure to its ultimate strength in approximately 28 days. Do not perform any adhesive or vacuum testing until after the 28-day cure time.